Hello everyone, on behalf of Vishwa Samvad Education Foundation and National Institute of Mass Communication and Journalism, I, Divya Advani, welcome you all to this episode of Achhi Khabar. Achhi Khabar for the Indian Army. The Indian Army as Ministry of Defence okayed the buy of 118 Arjuna tanks among buys of Rs 17,000 crore. The Defence Ministry on Tuesday cleared some old and new acquisition proposals collectively worth over Rs 17,000 crore, which included the procurement of 118 Arjun Mark 1A main battle tanks for Rs 8,379 crores. The contract for this improved Arjuns, which will be inked later this year after the nod from the Cabinet Committee. Moving next to Indian IT workers gets Achhi Khabar from United States of America as the immigration bill will benefit them. Biden administration has introduced an immigration bill in Congress which proposes to eliminate the pre-country cap for employment-based green card. The US Citizenship Act 2021 possesses a pathway to citizenship to 11 million undocumented workers, elimination for pre-country quota-based green cards, and work authorization for dependents of H-1B foreign workers. Now, due to this, Indian IT workers can freely immigrate to US. Moving further to the next khabar. Meanwhile, in Nagaland, sun shines at night in a remote village. The bamboo torch was the source of light after dusk in Shimyu for almost 44 years after it was set up close to the border with Myanmar. The last day of the torch were lit on February 15, the day before solar-powered bulb lit up the village of 60 families. It would not be possible without John Khangyu, the headmaster of the government-run village school, lamented the lack of electricity on social media. GHE executed Rs 23 lakh solar project under its appropriate social responsibility with the district administration taking care of the logistics. Moving further to the current Achhi Khabar of COVID in India. In the healthcare sector, Health Minister Harsh Vardhan urges COVID frontline workers to get vaccinated against COVID-19. On a day, its vaccinated members crossed the 1 crore mark, making India the second fastest after US to reach the milestone. Union Health Minister Harsh Vardhan appealed to the healthcare and frontline workers to get vaccinated against the COVID-19. The minister also applauded the country to cross the milestone. According to Union Health Ministry of India, vaccination coverage ranks third in the world after US and UK with 55.2 million and 16.12 million doses respectively. Further moving with the Achhi Khabar for Facebook users in Australia. As Facebook is lifting news blackout post talks, Facebook will end its news blackout in Australia after government agreed to amend its world-first legislation forcing the tech giant and Google to pay local publishers for content. The social media platforms switched off news sharing in Australia last week in the opposition to the proposed law, and Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and government officials have been locked in talks to find a compromise. Facebook said the restriction or sharing news will be lifted in the coming days. And now on this note, I would invite my colleague Anjali to present the news.
Thank you, Divya. I'm Anjali Dave. Let's start with some fresh news. DDA, Delhi Development Authority, falls back on Vedas to save water bodies. Agencies experimenting with Ayurveda methods to rejuvenate its lakes. DDA is now employing the healing touch of Ayurveda for the treatment and rejuvenation of large water bodies in the capital. Apart from the conventional and sewage treatment plants, DDA is now experimenting with traditional and cheaper Vedic methods, which it says have proven successful. Tenders have been invited from specialized firms for using suitable Ayurvedic technology and another management services for liquid management. This contract is for 6 months, costing Rs 5.8 lakhs. The rejuvenation of bodies includes success stories like Neela Hodge. DDA is currently working on 50 water bodies where it is employing different kinds of techniques. It has floated first from one of its kind tenders for rejuvenation and ecological restoration of water body in Smriti Van, a park in Vasant Kunj. On to the next news. Indian engineers helped build world's first battery electric locomotive. Electric cars are becoming a rage in this era, and a US-based company, WebTech, is building an electronic locomotive that works on a battery. It is doing this in collaboration with BNSF Railway Company, a company owned by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. The testing of the technology for freight carriage is in process in California, and the results are expected by March. While the locomotive is manufactured in the US, a significant portion of its design is being done out of India, says Gopal Krishna Madbhushi, Corporate Vice President at WebTech in India. For the first time in the history of railroads, we have developed 100% BEL, that is battery electric locomotive, that can carry 1000 tons of freight and give about 10 to 30% reduction in fuel emission, he adds. The design team has 1200 engineers in India and 5000 globally, does design, validation and testing of components. The Bangalore Center is designing a high-power battery package of 2.4% megawatt hertz, which consists of 20,000 cells, which will be accommodated in the battery locomotive. Let's move on to the next news. Little Chef sets a new Asian cooking record. A 9-year-old Hayan Abdullah whips up 170 dishes in just 1 hour in Kozhikode. Hayan Abdullah dreams of setting up a pasta bar and making everyone fall in love with pasta. It may sound insignificant coming from a 9-year-old, but one learns about Hayan's talent in cooking. This Class 3 student of Sherwood Hall Senior Secondary School in Chennai cooked up a storm in Ferrokh, Kozhikode recently, setting a new record, gaining entry to both India Book of Records and Asia Book of Records. The dishes he prepared include different types of salads, munchies and dosas. Let's move on to some economic news. Small VCs making beeline for the startups. Investments into the startup ecosystem by micro venture capital funds. Investments under $30 million have jumped manifold to $341 million in the past 3 years through 730 deals in 566 startups, says an industry report. In the past decade, micro VCs have emerged as promising players in the domestic startup investor landscape, providing the much-needed risk capital as well as hands-on mentorship to their portfolio companies as they seek to achieve product market fit and become ready to scale with stable business models. The number of micro VCs rose to 88 funds in 2020 from just 29 in 2014. The increase in number is driven by booming startup ecosystem, says a joint report by the Indian Private Equity and Venture Capital Association (IVCA) and Amazon Web Services (AWS) along with Praxis Global Alliance. Let's move on to some sports news. Legendary cricketer Sachin Tendulkar believes that in sports, a player is recognized by his performance on the field and not on the background. One of the greatest cricketers of all the time, Tendulkar retired in 2013 after earning several records. Further, he adds, whenever we enter the dressing room, it doesn't really matter where you come from, what part of the country you come from, and with whom do you belong. The situation is same for everyone here, he adds. In a conversation with the interviewer, he says nothing other than your performance on the field is recognized in the game. He says that the game unites people with new initiative. He also said, keep chasing your dreams. Dreams come true. And with this news, we conclude this episode of Achhi Khabar. NIMCJ is an institute which offers freedom of expression to the students in the time of this pandemic when all the news channels are giving negative news. We are trying to showcase some positive news across this society. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. We will shortly join you in the next episode of Achhi Khabar with our fellow classmates. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy.